Hello, YouTube guys. If you're coming to today on a Tuesday morning with my Marquee Matchup Squad Builder Challenge prediction video, going to be a pretty simple one today because all of these are going to feature some nationalities. So I got about 6 or 7 of them for you. So we're going to start with the main ones, and the first one is the United States versus Mexico. Getting right into it, and these are for the weekends of the 9th, 10th, and 11th, and I would recommend going with your non-rare gold as best as you can. This is definitely one that you want to pick up like as high of a overall as possible for any of these guys. And as you can see, you can pick up some American players here for less than 600 coins, and these are perfect even though they're 75 overall. I can see this squad needing to be around 78 or 79 overall, but go ahead and pick up as many non-rare Mexicans or Americans as you guys want, because those guys will be the ones to feature this week. They're playing a big World Cup qualifier, and there's some other big World Cup qualifiers that make this one kind of easy to hopefully predict, but you never know with EA. I shouldn't have said that because now they're going to throw some curveballs in there. Next, we're going to take it to the British Isle, and we are going to see a game between Scotland and England. I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure if this is a friendly or an actual qualifying game. I got to double check on that, but it's still a big matchup between two teams that are literally right next to each other, or two nations that are right next to each other rather. And it's just a nice rivalry that EA usually include anyways. So there's plenty of options from both of these teams, and I would recommend sticking with BPL connections, just because if you're able to do that, you'll have players in the same leagues, in the strong leagues, so you won't have to worry about chemistry. We're going through kind of fast for these because it's in the morning and I gotta go to work soon, but two, it is easy to pick up as many of these cards for that. And so I'm just going to show you guys like the first page, and as long as there's guys less than 600 coins, you're going to be looking at a profit. So we got Brazil here. Brazil plays Argentina. Big matchup again, just between two powerhouse nations. And EA does not necessarily always need this to be like a World Cup qualifying game. Last time they had friendlies, and I'm going to show you guys one of my sleeper picks for a friendly later as well. But these are just really big games between historically big soccer nations. And so Argentina, Brazil, you can't get much bigger than that in South America. All right, and we're going to go to Africa now, and Nigeria plays South Africa. And I think this will feature just because it's a qualifying game, and I mean, I think they're going to try to throw in a curveball. And for as far as nations goes, this is rather obscure one, so this could be a good safe bet. And I would actually pick up cards that are much lower in price, for like your 350 to 450 coin range for these teams, because you can still make some good profit. And I don't know what's going on here. Here we go. I got caught up for a sec, and there we go. South Africa here. You can definitely pick up. So I mean, this guy's super cheap as well, but Pinar is probably your best bet because then you can link him up with the other Nigerians in the BPL. All right, and that does it for our main ones. Now we're gonna go to the sleepers. Another sleeper from Africa is the Congo versus the Democratic Republic of Congo. And again, just because these are right next to each other and they're a qualifying match, I think EA might try to throw in some fun sidebar games that they usually have been trying to do lately. And this is one that could definitely feature. Again, pick up these players for no more than 500 coins, because that's the way to go. I mean, you're gonna have to get some silvers for this, so pick up the silvers from the Congo for like high rated as you can get for 250, 300, and if that actually works out, you're gonna be making some serious money on that sleeper. Next is another friendly, and it's Italy versus Uruguay. I mean, I've seen other people talking about this, so I thought I had to do my due diligence and get this in there. But another big game between two teams that are soccer powerhouses, and still pretty fun. It'll be a pretty fun marquee matchup, just because it would be an interesting squad to kind of have to build this hybrid around. And there's definitely plenty of non-rare options for both teams, so you can really get your money's worth if you want to build it, or if you want to invest, you're going to be getting some good returns as well. Because like I've always said at the beginning, you're going to want to invest in these non-rares. These are the way to go. So then we're going to move back to South America, and these next two are my deep sleepers, and they are also qualifying games, so I'm just trying to cover the bases. You guys should be trying to look out to see in your own predictions, or if you're trying to invest, what games are important for qualifying, or what to have some significance, and then make sure you invest a little in that. Like right here we get Peru versus Paraguay. That's a decent, I mean, it's a decent matchup between two teams that are pretty close in South America. that are right next to each other in the FIFA list as well. That's a pretty good coincidence. And they have some players that you can pick up for 350 to 450 coins, and you're gonna be making some good profit if you can sell them if this gets featured. But if not, do not worry, because you can sell them overnight for just a little bit of profit anyways. And then we're going to go to Bosnia and Greece play a big game in their qualifying matches. This is important for the rankings in the actual standings, and that's why I think that it could be important, because it's like the top, it's like 1 versus 3 in this, and and if Bosnia win, they can sneak into that second spot, or it's 1 versus 2. So I can't believe I got that one confused, because I love Greece and I love following their campaign, but it's still a high ranked teams in the table facing each other that both have good gold options as well as silver options, but the gold is probably the way to go with these teams. So that is going to do it for the marquee matchups. I know, right? That one was a pretty fast one. We're going to get into the store here because, as always, I try to buy a pack for you guys. But I'm going to recap it real quick as we're about to open this pack. We have, for the main ones, the United States versus Mexico, Scotland versus England, Brazil versus Argentina, Nigeria versus South Africa. And then my sleepers, the Congo versus the DR Congo, Italy versus Uruguay. And then the deep sleepers are Paraguay versus Peru and Bosnia versus Greece. There's also possibly a shout with between England and France. That's a friendly, but I feel like if England's going to feature, they're going to feature against Scotland. So let me know if you think I missed any down below. Let's hope we can pull a team of the season or someone that matches up in these nationality deals, and we get a Romanian, Tatarusano. I do not think Romanians will feature, but there we go. We get an English player and a Spanish player, but he's silver. So, oh, we get the Shadow Chemistry style. That is going to sell for a decent penny. So, make sure you guys let me know if you think I missed any in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe. Really helps me know if what I'm doing is actually positive for you guys. But I'll be coming out with my squad a day later after work, just trying to get this up before I go. Got that new internship job. But again, this is for June 9th, 10th, and 11th. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. You've been killing it with the support lately. But most importantly, stay wise.